Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today, we are going to be just chatting a little bit. We are going to be doing ASMR and possibly some scripts. Not 100% sure yet, though. Welcome in, Sen. So nice to see you, as always. And then we shall also see how long I'm actually feeling up to doing this kind of thing. It's it on because reasons. Yeah, of course. It's so much harder to hear me whispering in your ear if you don't have the headset on. Headset on is actually a given. I'm so glad that people like my voice so much. I don't have any actual plans or what's the word? Yeah, plans, rhyme or reason for today. Today we're just going to be chatting and hopefully making people feel good and happy and relaxed. I don't know if I plan on doing a lot of flirting today, even though it's so easy, especially when I'm talking like this to say things that I'm sure a lot of people would like to hear. Today is Panther's birthday, too. It really is easy when you've got such a lovely voice. Thank you. I'm glad that people like it. I worked hard on it. But yeah, if I will probably just be doing a lot of rambling, and I hope that the people that are watching enjoy that rambling, as I like talking about things that I like talking about. And maybe I should have earned my exercise redeems back on, but I don't know if I'm going to, because I'm already going to be, what's the word? This is going to take a lot of effort for me to maintain this voice. And I would hate for my wheezing and other stuff to ruin it. I really like how the eye facial mocap panting and heavy breathing. I know no one could possibly want to hear that. That was sarcastic. I know that there are lots of people that are probably into that. It's kind of funny because my eye facial mocap is having trouble with tracking my mouth because I'm so close to the microphone. It's making me puff out my cheeks, which I think is a really cool, feature. You just pout. Cheek puffs, cute. Glad. My face when people don't show up to my ASMR stream. But yeah, I guess I can talk about some of the things that are going on in my life right now. I think that's kind of what I did last time, and I was able to talk for about four hours straight, which was very impressive for me. I don't know how I came up with that long of a time to be able to talk straight. I need to tell Panther that happy birthday. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, exactly. I have so much fun with you. So much fun with you. I'm talking so softly that it's turning into an actual whisper when I'm trying to keep it about here with my voice actually coming through in it, but I'm hearing rumbling in my own voice when I do that. Oh, blushy sin. I like making people blush. I guess you like blushing. Yeah, I know you do. I've been watching Shield Hero Season 3, and I was actually watching it right before this stream, and I'm liking it so far. I think I just finished episode 4. It's a very interesting show, but I like the characters. I need to wish Panther happy birthday. One moment. Season 3 is definitely better than Season 2. Yeah, even though I have no idea what's going on in Season 3. It's kind of I feel like there is some sort of something I'm missing from Season 2, because it looks like they went to another world, and I don't quite remember that, or at the very least, last thing I remember was them getting stuck in the other world. though I don't quite know why how they got out. I remember them beating the tortoise, but season 2 was the other world. Season 3 is from the main world they're from. But so the spirit tortoise arc, that was in another world. Now I'm confused. I don't quite understand. Because I thought that it was after. I thought the fight with the spirit tortoise put them into the other world. I don't know if I watched the second half of season 2. If I'm being honest. Now that I think about it. I don't remember. I should probably rewatch season 2, but oh well. I'm already watching season 3. I already kind of know the outcome, but oh, I'm sure I watched it and I just didn't quite know what was going on. Or I forgot about it. I'm very forgetful. But I'm enjoying the new characters that they're introducing. The orca girl and the tiger twins, or tiger siblings. The murder clown is also seems interesting. I don't know if I quite trust her either, but I am curious as to where that will go. I think I'm going to adjust my mic real quick so I'm not leaning into it. One moment. Okay, I'm back. This makes it much easier to make sure I'm getting a good posture. You are being lulled into slumbies. Good. I hope that you are able to feel relaxed with me. I want very much for everyone to feel relaxed and safe and cared for at this time. And in general, really. Hello there, Nico. Welcome in. So glad that you were able to join today. We're just talking about season 3 of Shield Hero, because I've been watching that. I actually was watching it before the stream. Oh no, you didn't get the notification. Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. Yes, of course. I'm glad you made it in time too. I have my mic adjusted so that I am getting an accurate, or I guess I should say a more accurate mouth reading. Because my mic was kind of covering my mouth earlier. Our lovely goddess of luck forgot to send a Twitter notice as well. I barely ever do a Twitter notice. I probably should, but I forget. So, I'm sorry about that, but you're here. You're here for me, and I'm here for you. Maybe I'll start making more Twitter posts. I'm really bad about using social media. Thank you, Zen. How was your day today, Nico? Did you have class? I know that it's about time for you to probably wind down a little bit, so I'm hoping that this helps with that as well. Unfortunately for you though, Nico, your day was okay. Had class but wasn't too tiring. That's good. I have my exercise redeems off, and I'm kind of considering turning the redeems on, but I don't know. You're getting all squirmy. Good. But I hope that you enjoy the squirminess. Oh, what? No painting goddess today. Only for you. Just kidding. No painting goddess today. Much to the chagrin of, I'm sure, you and Say. I have to keep it as a treat, exactly, for the good boys and girls and pets. Ones that are really good. They deserve a treat sometimes. I can already tell that this is a lot more ASMR-like than my stream was yesterday. How am I doing? I am doing pretty good. We went for a run this morning over Discord, me and Sen, and I've been watching Shield Hero. I've already talked about how I am enjoying that. I'm kind of sad that I don't have more anime to watch. Yeah, the run was good. It was hard. It winded me a little bit. Just want to lay your head on my lap and have you whisper to me. Well, maybe. Although I am personally a prefer. I can definitely do that, but I definitely prefer be the head layer. is hard, not gonna lie. You off your thighs as tribute. Then you quick cougar, you beat me to the punch. Nico, you little cougar hunter. Let's see here. What do I want to talk about? I think I'm gonna try to avoid scripts. Not 100% sure on that yet. But it might be a thing. Because I do kind of like just chatting, having fun, a little bit of riz here and there. I do need a little bit of water though, so one moment. Building the first 3 colonists for Rimworld, and you two are in it. Aw, you're putting me in your game. That's sweet. I hope you're not gonna make us do war crimes. Please don't make me do war crimes. Can you marry Kami in Rimworld? That good question. The war crimes are bad. Kami won't be doing war crimes, but everyone else probably will. I know nothing about Rimworld, other than the little bit that you were talking about it this morning. But I don't think that simulation games are for me. Not really interesting at all, honestly. I mean, I might watch other people play them, but I don't really want to make that. It's a lot of weight on the decisions, a lot of consequences for actions, and I think that bogs me down a little bit. But of course, I would never ever judge someone for what they enjoy. I'm sure that it's a very fun game. I've also, while we're at it, I guess I'll talk about you don't have to play with war crimes. You can be super nice and good. Yeah, but in those situations, I'm worried that I will. What's the word? I'm worried I'll do something wrong, and I just want the best outcomes for everyone. And so, I can't guarantee those then. Because everything is going to have positive and negative consequences. And I want to avoid negative consequences as much as possible. It's one of the reasons I actually get bogged down in RPG type games with different items that have different pluses and minuses, bonuses and detractions. I get so bogged down in decision paralysis, yes, exactly. I get so bogged down in the what to do, what not to do, which would be the best choice. And I end up choosing none, or I'll do the suggested build, the ones that suggested by the game. So that's one of the reasons League stresses me out. Not just the gameplay, but having to know what to buy. Make your life easier. The valid way to play video games. Yeah. I also like things that are much more in my control too, like person stuff. Like I know that if I lose at a game of Overwatch, for instance, I know it's because I'm not, well, me or my team are not as good as the other team. And it very often is me. I am able to acknowledge when I'm the problem. Most of the time. But, yeah. I have been finding, though, that Kami, a problem, never. You would be surprised. But, I'm finding that I like games that are I don't know, like the more kind of action-packed stuff, but not necessarily action games. I don't know, like my taste in people, aesthetics, my taste in games is all over the place. Putting myself to sleep. When she's not around, that's troubling. What to do without her. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Nico. Like, are you saying that the problem I have is not being around? Or it's a problem when I'm not around? I don't quite understand. And it's a problem when I'm not around. Well, I try to be around as much as possible. Time zones are also really hard and weird though. Plus, we end up streaming a lot at the same time because you are the word, you stream in the evenings and I stream in the early afternoons. but those match up to be the same time. Quite unfortunate, honestly. But I do enjoy when I end my stream and you're still streaming, and I can watch you, or when you're streaming on the days that I'm not. Sometimes a nice deep breath is so relaxing. Since I adjusted my mic, my posture is really good right now. And I am thinking that that might be consistent through the stream, which is good. Posture is important. Ara, ii ko da ne. Thank you, Sen, for the redeem. I'm glad that you like it. Nya. Is the ASMR nya better than the normal nya? I wonder. Also, thank you for the redeem, Nico. Nya ASMR, exactly. That's me. But since they both are good in their own ways, good. Let's see here. What else can I talk about to keep my lovely followers and lovely viewers entertained? Are you not entertained? I have been watching, just listening to your ramble as a treat. Aw, you're so sweet. I'm trying to figure out what I want to ramble about though. You know what? I was gonna start talking about anime, but I'll talk about something I learned in class yesterday. So my professor is more of a clinician than an academic, and she likes to give us skills, and she gave us some self-regulation skills last night, and a lot of them have to do with your hand. So you can count to 5 or backwards from 5 on your hand. You can take 5 deep breaths. You can, what was the other thing? One of them was, she called it What Comes Next, and it was kind of about consequences. So if you make I don't have my hand tracking on, but let's say you make a decision to yell at someone or to do something of some sort, you would then kind of figure out what's next, what would be the consequence of that decision. And what's next, and then what's next, and then what's next, and then what's next. And at the end of all of that, you ask yourself, is it worth it? And it's supposed to help with self-regulation and kind of figuring out what you should or should not do. And I think that seems very beneficial. I think I'm gonna have to start using that a bit more because I am relatively bad at long-term outcomes and thinking about that kind of stuff. What was another one? I don't know why this was under the what to do with your hands bills, but I can definitely see it being self-regulatory. So what you would do is you would ask yourself, if you are coming up with scenarios in your head and catastrophizing, which is a cognitive behavioral therapy term, catastrophizing. If you are doing that and your anxiety is taking hold of you, you can ask yourself, what step is that catastrophe? At what point is everything going to turn out badly? And then you ask yourself, are you on that step? We called it step 1 or step 99. The example that she gave was the person thinking about already dropping out of school because they weren't good enough at studying, and they were having anxiety and not really feeling like they were able to do like the schoolwork or whatever, and yet they haven't even applied to the school. They don't even know if they've gotten in. They don't know whether or not they actually would be able to take it. So they are on step 1, but they're thinking about step 99. And so sometimes it's good to just remind yourself what step you're actually on. Because if you're worried about step 7 and you're on step 2, then why worry about step 7? That kind of ties in my opinion, to something that I remember hearing from my favorite anime, Fruits Basket. So, Shigure is talking about anxiety, basically, and he tells Toru, the main character, he tells her, imagine that you are surrounded by laundry. Imagine that there's mountains of it, and you have no way how you could ever get done with it. There's just too much, and you don't know where to start. He says, start washing the ones at your feet, and soon enough, everything will end up being cleaned and folded. And I think about that a lot. I think about that a lot. As I am someone that has very big anxiety and very often procrastinates things because of that, whether it be literally physically cleaning or the or just starting a new task. But if you think about everything in smaller pieces, that can be so helpful to what you know you can do. Start off small, baby steps before full on steps. Yeah, it does apply to a lot of things. That is one of the reasons I love Fruits Basket so much. It has so many good messages. It's a show about anxiety and trauma and healing and love. Yeah, it's just good life advice in general. I definitely would like to practice that more. I'm trying. Fruits Basket always makes me cry in the best ways. It felt like every episode I was hearing something I needed to hear. It felt very healing for me. Sometimes a good cry is so good. Oh no. My roommate's dog is barking. I'm so sorry about that. She's an adorable little thing, but she can get a little excited. Don't cry often enough. Yeah, me too. I wish that I felt comfortable enough to cry more. You didn't hear the bark. Well, that's good. It just happened once. I saw on my levels that it showed up. I have my gate pretty high so that you don't hear a lot of the noises I make, like drinking or other things. I don't know. I probably stand to turn my gate down a little bit more so it's easy to pick up the softer parts of my voice or the whispers. maybe I'll play with that for the next ASMR stream. Tonight I am going to be going to my mama class, and so that will also be interesting. One of the things that the homework that she gave us last time was to notice when we are, what's the word? Tense. Notice when we get tense, where in our body we get tense, what is going on when we get tense. That is kind of what we're supposed to be focusing on the last couple weeks. Obviously, we also have to read our textbook. I have done a little bit of reading, but probably not as much as I should have. At the prologue, but I'm wondering if there was more. I probably should have at least read chapter 1 as well. But the book looks like it'll be good. And there's the barking again. I also, along with the exercise redeems, I turned off the voice and accent redeems because I don't think I can really do those while doing ASMR. Imagine an ASMR country accent. I'm sure that people who naturally have that accent can do it, but it's too much for me to think about. I'm thinking a lot about my voice, my lips, my face, how to not be too loud or too soft. How's the music, by the way? Is it loud, soft, right? I don't want it to be as perfect. Oh, that's good. I'm always worried that it'll be too loud. I'm excited for Saturdays. No, not Saturdays. Fridays. Karaoke. I still don't know. I feel like I need more songs to sing. But what's the word? Edgy songs. Not edgy, kind of edgy. Like alternative rock type stuff, which I feel like is relatively surprising to people who might not know me super well because of my aesthetics and my personality and everything. I have somehow made myself tired. Maybe it is maybe it is the softness of my voice. Maybe it's the music. But I would love to close my eyes, roll up with you, take a little nap. Ooh, cute girlfriend shit. Maybe I need coffee. Next time I go to the store, I'll pick up some green tea so I have something that has caffeine. I do have caffeinated tea already, but honestly not that great of a fan of it. It is like orange flavored or tangerine flavored or something. Yes, green tea with honey. Yeah, you're the one that makes me want that. You're the one that's given me the idea. Ignore my tail clipping. This BGM gives me 80s love scene vibes. I'm just playing her name, Lo-Fi Girl on Spotify. Shout out to Lo-Fi Girl for real. The music is so chill and I very much enjoy streaming to it. I usually have it on in the background. It was the sax, I think. Yeah, sax will do that to you. Saxophone. Saxophone is a very sexy instrument. There's a reason why sax and sex sound so similar. I had a friend in school who played the saxophone. And I think it's funny, saxophone players from my experience in band, they are either they're either cool, suave people or total dorks. most of the ones that I knew were dorks, my best friend included. We're all dorks here. Yes, we love dorks. They're the best. Oh, well, ads are here. I don't know why it didn't give me more heads up, but here they come. Or you're not. Imagine seeing ads, right? I'm so glad when I watch people I'm subscribed to, so I don't have to see ads. Exactly, yeah. Well, you have turbo, so you never see ads anyway. But I do not have turbo. I am not willing to pay that $13 a month after tax. I guess it's cheaper than subscribing to a bunch of people, but I wanna subscribe my friends. I have one free subscription a month, and in 7 days that will be what was I gonna say? In 7 days that'll be free for me to use again. You'll subscribe to your friends as well. I mean, yes, but I do not have the money to subscribe to my friends and do turbo. I would probably, if I could afford anything at all, I think I would do turbo and then just watch my friends all the time so that they at least get my ad revenue. I'm really excited for the wrong way to that was what I did, but then I got closer to some and now I want to help out as because I can. I appreciate that. I'm sure that everyone that's affected appreciates it, and we all love you. I just wish I wish I had the finances to be able to help people out more. I love you too, Nico. I love all of my viewers. If you're seeing this right now, if you're hearing this, if you're watching, was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, just wait till you kill it during your interview. Yeah, excited for that. Well, I'm nervous, but I'm sure the interview itself will be fine. If I meet someone that I can vibe with, I can usually get along with them pretty well. And I've done several interviews as an adult. I'm very polite, I'm not super great at starting conversations with people. I'm not super great always with continuing conversations with people, but in short bursts, I'm pretty good at talking to people if I put all of my energy into it. I'm slightly nervous because the interview is going to... Silence is okay, yeah. But comfortable silence is something that you have to work up to with someone. You have to earn because you're close to them. Or at least for me, that's the case. In order for me to be comfortable during our silence, we have to be pretty close. But, oh, that's sweet. Hanging out in silence, that's sweet. I am worried a little bit about the interview though. One, because the job seems like it'll be strict and rather difficult. More difficult than I was expecting it to be, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm also a bit worried about my physical capacity, being able to move pallets around and carry heavy things. This is the first time that I'm being tested on my ability to carry things. So I don't quite know what to make of it. Yeah, I know I got this. Probably. I actually have 2 interviews in the same day, which is crazy to me. I don't think no, probably. Probably. Happen. I appreciate y'all's faith in me. Worship the goddess. Yes, worship me, praise me, love me. Mwahaha. The second interview is a whole 4 hours after the first one, so doing all of that already, yeah. um, that should be plenty of time. I can't imagine an interview going for 4 hours. first interview is at 7 a.m. and that will be very rough. I'm just getting used to waking up at 8 a.m. in order to get up at or get to work at 7. I'll need to wake up at 6:15 at the latest. And I don't know if I want to do that. Probably could, but it'd be very hard. We shall see how much I'm willing to put up with for enough money to let me live comfortably. Money is such a huge motivator. Unfortunately, yeah. That's just kind of how capitalism works. Can't live life without it, for the most part. Unless you're able to successfully get off the grid, but just hunter-gather your way through life, but I cannot do that. It's a romantic idea. I enjoy the thought of just moving away to a farm that is inherited from my grandpa, and making friends with the villagers, growing crops to live like Stardew. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was referencing. But, live like Stardew would be so nice in theory, but farming is a lot of work. And if you subsistence farm, you're just farming with enough stuff to make it for yourself, for your family. You run the risk of not making enough. Crops will wither. Things aren't going to always produce. There will be seasons without food. And I'm gonna plug my phone in. Preservation methods are a must for sure. Grow more than you can eat so you can survive droughts and winters. Exactly. And that's a lot of hard work in its own way. It is fun to think about, though, moving out into the woods with a bunch of your friends. Living off the land. Especially with all of the layoffs going on right now. he go with us? I'm sure he would come willingly, although I don't know how much use a virtual assistant would be with no technology or very limited technology. Sorry, I started getting hungry, and so I opened up a protein bar, and then I realized that my mouth tracking was like being ASMR. I don't want. I know that a lot of people won't like that. Nom 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 nom. The best you'll get is to watch my model chomping. I'll make sure that you don't get any actual eating sounds. Oh. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Salad sounds good. Truthfully, I probably should have eaten before stream, but I wasn't really hungry then. Ooh, buffalo cabbage. just had a protein bar, but that should be done now. I wish that I could have more home-cooked meals. I know I could make some for myself, but I have a lot of trouble coming up with that energy. Cooking for yourself is very hard. But you're so far away, then I do appreciate the thing though. Appreciate the volunteering. I actually have a friend that's a chef. I wonder what they're doing. It's the thought, perhaps one day I'll cook for you. Nya. Yes. If you were to cook me a nice meal someday, that would be very, very nice. Also, thank you for the redeem, Nico. I have a feeling that one's gonna be on cooldown. I wish I could do the pose too. Actually, I'm tempted to try doing the pose because I know that Morolo has poses that you can do. I know one of them is the cat. Let's see, this might be funny. Yeah. I hope that was worth it. That was for free. No, not again. Oh, hello, Crusoe. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Fine. I hit the wrong one. Nya. Crusoe. I think you are relatively the same time zone as Nico. Give or take an hour or two. So I'm sure that you had a nice long day. Glad that y'all think that's cute. What I need to do is I need to set up a button on my Stream Deck and see if I can do the nya, like the pose or the push of the button, and so I can add that to the Parlor Redeem. Obviously, I would be making the pose and that would maybe be making the redeem more expensive though. More fan service. I'm sure it can be done. I just need to I need to actually figure out how to. Doing good watching the stream of a cutie. Aw, you're so sweet, Crusoe. I'm doing really well as well. I have a bunch of cuties in chat that are enjoying themselves. Be too much. But otherwise, I really haven't done much today. Ooh. All I've done today really has been, what's the word? Run. I don't know how I forgot that word, but overstim, please. Yeah, we know. Let's see how long we need to kill Sin. Oh, it won't be long. I'm sure that the last cat pose with the uwu, that probably got her. Yeah. I'm not doing the pose this time. It's a lot of work to set up. I am Dai, thank you forever. You're very welcome, cutie. Ara ara, ikorane. I hope it was worth it, Nico, losing all of your points like that. Rest in peace, Nico's points. And you wasted them on not me exercising. So now you can't. You have to be at the mercy of other people to hear my exercising out of breath voice. Be like me, save up. Yes, and you don't really have very many redeems, do you? I think 100 points is pretty fast to redeem though, or to build up. Just like an hour or two, I think. Especially with the little treasure box things. Very picky with what I redeem. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm kind of the same way. I get 24.7 thousand. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know you had that many. I I typically will save up for something. I'm waiting for something really spicy. I have actively set everything up so that it's not it's really hard to chain everything together or to make me do like an hour of a voice or something like that because everything has cooldowns, or at least I'm pretty sure. Redeems Kami's TTS. I was gonna say TTS. Oh yeah? Are you sure that it was TTS you were gonna say? I am just realizing I should probably add back in the 18 plus part of my stream. Not that it's gotten super out of hand so far, but wanna redeem her TTS? Yes, definitely TTS. Well, I don't have a TTS. I will lurk if before I get horny. I mean, I don't necessarily mind, but have a good lurk, Crusoe. Enjoy your stay. That's my secret. I'm always horny. That is very true, Sin. That is very true. And I changed the title of the stream and added 18 plus, so we have our bases covered. Then again, is that even a secret at this point? No, it is not. But that's okay. If you keep being something, people will surround you who enjoy that part of you. The fact that you're so horny on stream and so publicly down bad means that the people that are around you that spend time with you and interact with your streams enjoy that part of you. I wouldn't say I'm too sweet. I'm just sweet enough. I just want everyone to feel loved and special. My cute, sweet little followers. Like a taste. I'm sure you would. It's fun. This is a good time. I enjoy streaming like this, and I enjoy having everyone in chat. not enjoy having to adjust myself in my chair because my chair is several years old and creaky, and the pad is worn out. Squeaky chair, yeah. I try to keep the squeaking to the minimum. Chair ASMR. I'm sure that there are people that like that. There is something out there for everyone, or there is someone out there that enjoys anything. But that is not the kind of ASMR that I want to put out. Same with the drinking or the eating ASMR. I'm sure that that would be enjoyed by maybe not many, but several people. Maybe many, who knows. But I just don't know if I feel comfortable doing those kinds of ASMR. So I just figured out how to get my tail to clip through my body. So I know I need to not do that anymore. Do whatever you're comfortable with. I love it either way. I appreciate everyone that comes in and enjoys my content. I know I just had a protein bar, but I'm still kind of hungry, honestly. That's why I was talking about cooking earlier. I would love some sort of, for some reason, Korean barbecue is what stands out to me. Sounds really good. Or maybe some sort of rice, or I don't know. Some sort of rice dish also sounds good. Ooh, or curry. Curry sounds so good. I'm just hungry, I think. Meat sounds good. Veggies sound good. Rice sounds good. I just want all of the food. Sorry, I needed a stretch. It can be really hard to be in one position this whole time. Almost 2 hours. Want a stretch? Yeah, I hope you liked that, Nico. My shoulders are feeling stiff. I need lots of good stretching. Plus, I don't think I'm used to having my posture be this straight all the time. I haven't been this straight since high school. I used to be in band and played the tuba, and so I had to sit on the edge of my seat and have my posture straight in order to play it. And that is, I used to have really, really good posture because of that, because I was always sitting up. But I have gotten into a slouching habit, which, to be fair, I think that the posture, the constantly having my back straight, was actually bad for it. I think it, because I had a lot of lower back problems in high school. And I don't know if it was the marching tuba or if it was the posture, the straight back all the time. But my back got pretty bad. Mm. Sounds like you're in need of a spa visit, maybe. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my mom is a massage therapist. So sometimes I'll get a massage for my birthday or Christmas or something like that. But I always feel kind of bad because I don't want her to be taking her work home with her. But she's also the best massage therapist, in my opinion, in the world. I've had several other massages, and they were never as good as hers. And I know I am biased, but I don't think that needs to be. I think that I'm unbiased in that. Mm. Body knows what's good. Yep. So it's funny. I have this problem where when I in a massage, I start laughing because of the a lot of the times it feels weird. The release of the tension. Knots carry a lot in my shoulders, I believe. But I'll start laughing, and my mom will start laughing, and she'll be like, "What are you laughing about?" I'll be like, it feels weird, I don't know. totally random. Not, I don't know. I didn't need to tell you guys that. Whatever. That weird feeling that just makes you laugh. Yeah, exactly. Like when you, play with the tendons in your hand, it feels weird. I'd really use a shoulder rub though. Maybe I'll rub my own shoulders when I'm not streaming. Or use like a massager or something. I have one that would probably be pretty good. Let's see here. What else can I ramble about? Oh, yes. The, what is it? The anime, the wrong way to use healing magic. It's really good so far. I like the manga, and I haven't finished the manga yet, or at least caught up to whatever has been translated, but it's like I think the next episode is going to be the war episode, and I'm excited to see that animated because the animation looks like it'll probably be pretty good. As long as they don't use CG soldiers, which tends to be what people do. The anime tend to use CG whenever they can to I guess cut costs. Overlord is really, really bad about that. They use CG, really, really bad CG, or armies, and the soldiers, like the human soldiers, I think are the worst. They're so cookie cutter, and it's so jarring how 3D they are compared to the 2D everything else. And I've seen CG background characters that blend in pretty well, but I've seen CG background characters or like cars, like background cars are often done pretty well, and I can understand that, and that's okay. But having moving full front pieces and characters, things, objects, whatever, in the front being shown off with the main character, not a good idea to put CG there. I'm excited for the Wrong Way to a show with I see a show with monsters and there's not CG. I will stick around longer. Yeah. I can understand the desire to cut back on work. And so I'm not I'm not the biggest hater of CG like monsters or things like that, but I feel like there are certain things that are important, things that you're supposed to get right. But as long as there's not much or any CG in the fight, the battle episode of Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, I think it'll end up being very, very good. They've done a really good job of, well, the main character still hasn't gotten his premonition, so maybe it won't be the next episode. Maybe it'll be the episode after that. Sorry, I was popping my nails. Or my fingers, not my nails. What else am I watching? Solo Leveling also seems interesting. I can't remember, honestly, if that's CG or not. I am kind of waiting for more to happen in that show, though. I've heard that the manhwa is very fast, and that the anime is taking its time, which is cool. Yeah, Solo Leveling. I've heard the manhwa is fast. The anime's been taking its time, which is cool, but I don't know. Maybe it's more impatience to see the next episode than it is a critique of the pacing itself. I have the tendency to, when I get really into something, I want to binge it. And so when I watch something weekly for the season, it's really hard for me because I can't binge it. It's very fast paced and the anime taking it slower, slowing Jinwoo's growth, which is very nice. Yeah, I can imagine it's probably very jarring to see what is very jarring for one person to basically immediately go from 0 to hero with not, you know that there's stuff in between, but it's not shown, so there might as well not be stuff in between. I did think it was really funny though that his workout routine was 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day. It's really funny to me because I really enjoy One Punch Man. And I like One Punch Man references. almost as much as I love JoJo's references. What's really fun is when Dokuro names an artist like Rolling Stones or something, and then saying that's a JoJo's reference. We love a good JoJo's reference. Oh, so you want to hit me? Come as close as you like. Yes. Hit Smoochie without getting closer. Then come as close as you'd like. Cute boy. But, what else am I watching? Yeah. Go on and blush. See you soon. Alright. What else am I watching? I mentioned I was watching Shield Hero, and that's good. Let's see. Last night I started rewatching the first season of Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy, an isekai about a guy who is too ugly for the isekai, so the goddess that summoned him hated him and cast him off to die at the edge of the world. He's obviously super overpowered because it's an isekai. And it's kind of like a bit like Konosuba in that his harem, so to speak, is filled with weirdos. It's a really funny isekai. The second season, I believe, is airing this season, so I wanted to rewatch the first season because I didn't remember much. I'm glad that I am. And then I'm also watching Cherry Magic, which is very, very cute. I am kind of a sucker for yaoi, not even gonna lie. Watching a guy come to terms with his own sexuality and be a cute little, I don't actually know. I think the uke is bottom. I don't know, I'm not a fujoshi. Joshi, but he's very bottomy. But it's definitely a reminder that I would not like to be able to read people's minds, even if it was just through touch. I already have a low enough self-esteem. If I were to be able to read the minds of people and see what they actually thought of me, I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't be able to function. My shoulders are so stiff. I kind of wish I had, I think leap motion is full body, free stretches, yeah, you're getting free stretches. I wish I could have my model follow my stretches, but I cannot, I do not have the equipment for that. Be cool, yeah. I'm sure that it's something that can actually be done. I'm sure that Sen could probably do it with her setup, but it also doesn't help that my headset is kind of on the heavier side. Let's try this, shall we? I moved my mic so that I don't have to lean as much. Although my face reader is now not picking up my face, damn it. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna talk like this. You're back. Well, hello, Crusoe. Did you stop being so worried about being horny? Zen is, I believe, in her own stream now. I think she's just lurking, if anything. I need a redeem that is to ramble about something. Somebody give me something to ramble about. I'll try to ramble about it if I know anything about it. About you. Well, Nico is a virtual assistant. Talk about games. What games? Oh, let's talk about Celeste. I was playing Celeste yesterday. fun. It's got such a great story too. It is a metaphor for climbing the mountain of understanding yourself and accepting yourself is actually the biggest part. The self-acceptance. You can't climb the mountain without it. And the mountain will show you things that you don't want to see about yourself. But you have to confront those things, love them, accept them. It's kind of like therapy if you think about it. But that's the story. Gameplay is, I think, meant to be more of a lesson on persistence. You can't do this. You can't climb the mountain unless you're persistent. If you're gonna give up, then the mountain is going to crush you and you'll never be able to climb it. So the fact that you are able to do the things, to be persistent, to work through the challenge is the point of the gameplay, I think. Plus, there's something in there that is really, I think, important, that I think about a lot, is the near at the beginning of every level you get a letter addressed to you, and one of the letters talks about the importance of your death count, about how it's something that you need to be proud of because it shows how much you've learned. And I think that's beautiful. Although Edison was kind of a terrible guy, it reminds me of the quote by Edison that was, "I didn't invent the light bulb. I invented 1,500 ways not to invent the light bulb." I wish I had a better growth mindset. One of those mindsets where you recognize that something needs, that failure is not failure, but the chance to improve. I was never taught that as a kid. I was special. I was smart. I was perfect. Don't have that mindset myself, but it'd be nice. Yeah, exactly. I grew up with subconscious learning. subconscious, what's the word? I can't. Lessons that I am special and smart and things are easy for me. And so now, when something isn't easy right away, I feel dejected, like it's not. It's not, like it goes against my self-concept. Oh. I was trying to stretch my neck and my headset hit my microphone. I'm so sorry. But the point is that the list kind of helps you build that mindset. Because every time you die, you're getting better at the game. My personal save file for the game has 7,156 deaths. But do you know what those 7,156 deaths translates to? I have, what is the word? I have gotten all of the secrets and beaten the B-sides of every map except the last two. I'm on the B-side of the second to last map, and I think I'm about halfway there. And so that means that I have made a lot of improvement. I've gotten better at the game. I've learned. Yes, on Celeste. Every map has two secrets. There's a secret heart and a secret B-side. And on my personal Celeste game, the one with 7,156 deaths, I have gotten the heart, the secret heart, and the secret B-side of every map, except I'm still working on the B-side of the second to last map. But after that, I'll just have one more map to complete. So what I'm trying to say is that when you work hard and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, you still learn and you still get things out of them, out of the failure. That's all. You get motivation to try harder. Yes, exactly. Build stubbornness. What other games have I been playing recently? Prey. Prey is very difficult, but I realized last stream, this is funny, I realized last stream that I've been on hard this whole time. I think I was on the hardest difficulty. I wanted to be on the normal difficulty. I was always wondering why everything did so much damage to me. Why it was so hard to kill the monsters, and why they were killing me. My ammo for all of my guns was almost always gone. A lot of trouble keeping ammo. And then I realized that my game was on hard, and that's why I don't even know. It might have been intentional. When I first started playing, I might have intentionally chosen hard to see how well that went. Happens, okay. Yeah, I may be stupid. Dumb bimbo moments, but oh well. I think I have it adjusted to normal, and I actually don't know if I've come across any enemies since then. No, that's a teehee moment. It's cute. Teehee. I have a lot of those teehee moments. I'm smart, but God, am I dumb. As long as it's cute, it doesn't matter, right? Oh, that was a long yawn. Cuteness is justice. And I am the whole fucking court. I don't know. Oh my god. My arm just bumped my mug. I'm so sorry. Yeah, like I said, bimbo. But the game itself is going rather well. I thought that I ended the game early. Not gonna lie, I got into what I guess was an escape pod or something, but it didn't end up going all the way to, like, I don't know, it seemed like it was going to be the end of the game, because I think if I remember correctly, it even started showing the credits. Or at the very least, it looked like it was going to be a end credit thing. But alas, there's more to the game. Oh, now that now that I have my I think I have my hacking to level 4 now. I think. Actually, I'm not sure. I can't remember what I did last session. It should be 4. But assuming that it is level 4 now that my hacking is at level 4, I can go into my brother's room and look on his computer. Brother, cousin, I don't actually know what he is to me. I kind of want to play it again now that I know that I was on hard the whole time. I can do it on normal and see how the story continues and not be so afraid of the optional quests and not be so afraid of exploration. Plus, I figured out that the toy gun is incredibly powerful against the cysts. The cysts are so aggravating to deal with in 0G. I think there are also a couple weapons that I'm missing that I need to figure out where they are, what they do. I've recently played Hades, and it's been forever, and honestly, I got far enough on my own where I was considering doing Hades on stream. I didn't want to have to start over because I got really far. Got all the way to Elysium. Actually, I got past Elysium on one of my runs. Yeah, Hades is really good. I have found that I enjoy roguelikes and roguelites. I also really like Cult of the Lamb. Adjusting in my chair once again. I wish I could just do a big stretch. A nice, I wish I could just lay in bed, actually. Honestly, I kind of considering ending the stream at 3 instead of 4 today because I'm so tired. I kind of want a nap. I would need to find someone to raid into, though. I wonder if there's any other VTubers that are doing ASMR content. If it would feel weird, in my opinion, to raid into someone who's a ENVTuber, but I don't know. Able to talk for 3 hours. That's pretty good for me. Even if there is a lot of silence, it still feels quite nice that it's been, well, for now, it's been 2 hours and 29 minutes, but in 30 minutes it'll be 3 hours, and that feels pretty good. I also could stand to read a little bit more before class. I need to have my stream elements bot posting things every once in a while, because it's supposed to be set up for every so often. It'll talk about how I have a Discord and how I have a throne, but I'm not seeing those things in chat. How unfortunate. It's set up so it's supposed to be able to do that, so I'm not sure why it isn't. But I do have a Discord. I do have a Twitter. I do have a throne. For anyone in here that might be listening and might want to join any of those. What other games? I haven't played Overwatch in a while, but that game never fails to make me rage. I always end up so angry because I'm not as good as the other people. Or there's like one person on the other team that's like super hard carrying. Which is the skill issue for sure, but never played Overwatch. Played Paladins. Yeah, from what I understand, it's basically the same game. From what I understand, one of them ripped off the other, but to be completely honest, I don't know which one was which. Without Widowmaker's assets, I enjoy Widowmaker very much. It's the little plink that's made when you get a headshot, especially when that headshot's a kill. Oof, like crack. Such a good feeling. More stretchies. Nico, you slut. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just stretching. It's totally innocent. Your mind is in the gutter, and it's showing. Sure, coming from the lewd goddess. I don't know what you're talking about. I am most innocent, most vanilla. I have never done anything wrong in my entire life. I'm so innocent. It's not my fault you're fun to toy with. Ignore how smug I am. It means nothing, nothing at all. And I'm actually curious what you mean by nothing is innocent. Are you saying that I don't make any innocent noises, where all the noises I make are not innocent? That's quite the big accusation. That's quite the big accusation from such a small boy. I'll show you what a small boy can offer. Oh yeah? Height is not the only height that's important, I guess. Dirty boy. I'm so say-so. I'm so innocent. Never done a thing wrong in my entire life. Coming in here, being all dirty, filthy, wishful thinking. You're so mean to me. I need to readjust. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. The world may never know. That's another reason why I think I'm gonna end the stream at 3 in about 20 minutes. Because my back My back is killing me. And I don't want to lay down and kind of straighten it out. Wonder if there is. I think that there's a way for a microphone to pick up directionality. So, like, if I talk over here and then talk over here and then talk right here, you can hear it around your head. I don't know how to set that up, or even if it's default, but I think that would be really cool to set up. You might need a special mic for it though, and I don't have that. Although it is on my wish list. I was reminded of this by the category of ASMR. It looks like one of those microphones that has the ears on each side so that you can hear the different places and where the person is talking. Can't stretch enough. I feel so restless. And I don't know why. Obviously I need to be doing more stretching in my day-to-day life, but you're doing it on purpose. I promise that I'm not. You just have a dirty mind. I make a lot of noise. I am doing things like stretching or getting out of bed. I do a lot of groaning when I get out of bed. I don't like to get up. I like to stay in bed and be all comfy. When I do a big stretch, I've been trying to limit the noise that I make when I do stretches and stuff. So when I do them off stream, it's very loud, very disruptive. But it's a lot more of a groan than a moan. It's very not sexy in my opinion. But who knows? There are apparently some people who are into even that. Cough, Nico, cough. Oh, poor boy, feeling called out. It's just because you know it's true. Let's see, what else do I have that I can talk about for the last little bit? I can talk about what other games? Monster Hunter. Ooh, I haven't played that in a while. Maybe I'll play that tomorrow off stream. Do a little bit of grinding. Doing a little bit of monster slaying. I very much like the dual blades. They're very fun, very fast. I always like playing the fast character or whatever in games. Very big on dexterity. It's a Rain Gober. I also would play more on Chambara. That is a game that technically I believe that it's a streamable game here on Twitch. I don't know if I want to do that though. It is. I would probably be the only person streaming it. I don't know if anyone would actually be watching it. But it's very boobalicious. Lots of characters breasting boobily. It's actually really fun. Just a run around slashing. Ayo. I mean, you've watched some of it, haven't you? You've seen me play on Chambara, right? It's a zombie game where you are a zombie slayer and you're trying to find your sister. Yeah, you've watched it. But that is so, it's not even vaguely sexual. It's just like a very, very horny, very male gaze game. And I kind of hate that I love it so much. But even without all the fan service and stuff like that, it's just fun gameplay. Running around killing zombies with a katana. That's fun no matter what the gender or whatever the character looks like. It just makes it even better that it's a hot woman in a bikini, in a sun, and a cowgirl hat. I think her name was Aya. Oh my god, Aya is so hot. Let's see. Maybe I'll play that again on stream sometime. Who knows? There's also a game that I've been playing off stream that I definitely can't play on stream. but I don't think I can even, I don't know if I can even talk about it, honestly. I'm not quite sure where Twitch TOS works. So, thanks. I always forget that I have fangs. I also have hearts in my eyes, and I don't think anyone ever really notices. Hydro told me he never noticed I had a kiss on my cheek, even though I have had the kiss on my cheek since the model was created. Because you're always so far away. Yeah, I want to get everything. I want to get the whole outfit and everything, but here. Oh. Hi. I have hearts in my eyes. Hagao eyes. I mean, I'm not saying no, but yeah, I have not actually changed my model since day one, other than adding the tail. So, smug face. Yeah, I haven't changed my model since day one, other than adding the tail. So, everything's always been there. The eyes. But no one notices. I wonder if I should do something to make it more obvious. The problem is, I like having all of my outfit and stuff. I like having everything shown. You can always get closer, yeah. Zoom in for MWHAS and stuff. I don't quite know what that means, honestly. Let's see here. I like being able to fit in the box though. Even now, the heart isn't super. You can see that there is something in there, but you can't really tell that it's a heart. Oh well. Hello there, my pretties. Mommy's got her eye on you. Maybe I'll be zoomed in more, or at the very least, maybe I will have a bigger me in the future, so everyone can actually see the eyes and the kiss mark and everything else. gotta make sure that my lovely followers know exactly what I look like. Yes, keep blushing, Nico. I'll make you blush more. Maybe some other time, though. I'll leave you with the anticipation of blushing more. Meanwhile, I am going to look for someone I can raid. There are actually a lot more VTubers in here than I was expecting. Soft paws will make you eep. Eepy. Interesting. Let's see what she's like. Yeah, she seems interesting. I love her little paws. Looks so cute. Little toe beans and everything. Alright. Let's see here. Thank you everyone for showing up. I appreciate it so very much. I will be doing some karaoke on Friday, and I'm looking forward to that. I don't know exactly what time yet, but yes. Love you too, Nico. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. Oh, I guess I still have 10 seconds. Bye bye.